Welcome to Rajshri Food. Today I'm going to make some quick and delicious cabbage cutlets. We're going to start with 1.5 cup of chopped cabbage. You can also use grated cabbage if you like. I've just finely chopped this. Just a good pinch of salt, and I'm just going to toss it around. The great thing about this recipe is that you don't have to wait for the cabbage to become soft because of the salt. We can add our other ingredients and let it soften naturally. So next I'm adding in some winter veggies. I have some red carrots here, some French beans, these are finely chopped, a handful of chopped coriander. Now let's flavor this with some green chilies. I've finely chopped them. This is just one green chili, but you can add more if you like it spicy. I have 3 cloves of garlic that I've again finely chopped. Now for our spices, I'm adding in red chilli powder for a good color, some chaat masala to make it chatpata, a little pinch of turmeric just for the color. I'm just going to toss this again to make sure everything is mixed well. While tossing it around, you'll notice that the mixture has started becoming a little wet. Now it's time to add in our dry ingredients. We're going to add in a little bit of rice flour to get a little bit of crispiness into our cutlets. So this is around 1.5 tablespoons of rice flour, half a cup of semolina. Let's mix it up. Mash it lightly while you're mixing it up. This will ensure that the cabbage removes all the water that it has inside it, and the semolina will start absorbing this water. Now it's time to rest this for at least 10 to 15 minutes so that the process can happen over time, and we'll see how it looks after 15 minutes. After 10 to 15 minutes, visually you will not notice much of a difference, but once you start mixing it again, you will notice that the water from the cabbage has come out and it has started binding with the semolina. Simultaneously, the semolina has absorbed all that water, and now if you mash it together, it will start binding. The trick here is to use unroasted semolina so that it can bloom while the cabbage is releasing its water. So now it's time to mash it well, and slowly it will start turning soft and sticky. Our oil is nice and hot. Time to turn our mixture into cutlets. I'm going to keep them fairly thin. So I'm just going to turn the mixture into small cutlets and drop them in some hot oil. Let's flip them. You can also flatten them after flipping so that they are nice and thin. The cutlets have turned into a beautiful brown color, and they've also turned crispy from the outside. You can see the pops of color of the carrot and the French beans popping through. It looks absolutely delicious. I can't wait to dig in. The cutlets are brown from both sides, so I'm going to remove them onto a paper towel. If you would like, you can also deep fry these cutlets, but I prefer to shallow fry them. Similarly, I'm going to fry up the next batch. Let's plate it up. If you're an enthu cutlet like me, do try this recipe out. I'm sure you're going to love it. Subscribe to Rajshri Food. This is Chef Bhumika signing off.